Hey guys, welcome back. We're playing Dicey Dungeons again today. It's Jack, Bunny with Guns, whatever I'm going by now. Yeah, so I'm back. A little bit of a break. We're gonna hop right into it. The Witch is, I'm definitely, see, it's scary because not only am I'm coming back a little bit stale because I haven't played in a hot minute, I'm also playing as, maybe in my opinion, the hardest character. But we'll see, we'll see. Just keep talking, you know. I think paying attention to this might give me a little bit of an advantage in terms of understanding exactly what like the gimmick is here. But you know, when have I ever been in the business of helping myself? Okay. So your prepared spells. It seems okay. We start off with Infliction, which deals 3 damage, and Memorize. Replace the spell and slot blank with the unexpected spell. I don't know what that means. I should have paid attention, I think. We're just gonna continue though. Yeah, I'm excited to be back with Dicey Dungeons though. This is like the easiest game for me to record because, I mean, I probably have the highest win rate here if you compare it. I guess, I mean, if you, so Memorize. So we would, if I put 2, okay, well first, throw this down. If I can get 2 of the same numbers, I can memorize this thing, is what I'm assuming the gimmick is. Almost took that guy out in one shot. That would have been incredible. Yeah, I would love to keep that item, but it's probably not going to happen unless we get really lucky with the die on this next one. And we didn't. I guess we could Cauldron. Oh, it's a different thing this time. Okay. Well, I don't care about getting this guy back. Alrighty. So I guess I'm starting to understand the gimmick. Looks like we have a little bit more like choices in terms of what we can like keep from section to section. Let's throw, yeah, Magic Missile in 5, I think. It probably doesn't matter where you put it because either way it's gonna be like, my thought process was, why would, if it requires an even, why would I put it in an even? Because then you would need 2 evens, but it's the same thing. Banking on getting 2 evens is the same as banking on getting an even and then an odd, you know? Statistics, I think. I did take a statistics class in high school, and I did relatively fine there. It was easily the hardest AP test I've ever taken in my life. Well, that worked out perfectly. It was just insanely difficult. And not to mention, like, not only was it super hard, I was also just utterly demoralized afterwards because, let's see, Magic Missile. If I can get an even with this, nah. I guess Cauldron here, and then maybe he's not gonna grab the burnt dice, but burnt his best die. Okay, yeah. So this test was insanely hard, and we took the test after our graduation, which which was just an absurd like concept to begin with. After we like had already finished high school, we had to go back and take this test in order to get AP credit, obviously. It was kind of the first step in the direction of getting actual college credit, but nonetheless it was still something that nobody really wanted to get up at like 7:30 in the morning to go do. I mean, I'll learn the spell, but yeah, so the test was extremely long, and it ended with, there were a bunch of like multiple choice questions, and then there were like 4 extended response, and the very last extended response was worth 25% of the entire grade. Also, something I forgot to mention, new camera. If you didn't watch the Streets of Rogue episode, I did finally get a webcam that's not just my phone. The only negative is that it's like directly in front of me now. It used to be, oh sorry, it used to be over here, so I can't do the gym look, but you know, minimum of 4. So we can memorize something. Place a spell and slot. Oh, that actually worked out really well. I'm very okay with that. Yeah, okay, so last question is worth 25% of the grade. And I went into it like relatively demoralized because the previous parts of the test had just been insanely challenging. I don't really care for that. 4. this reroll, I guess, and it's fine. Not too. I know I need to use my ultimate ability more often. That's probably the reason I lose any of these runs, but I'm working on it. So yeah, last question, 25% of the grade, and it's the very last thing you do. You could obviously, if you wanted to, take the time to start at that point of the test, but I mean, I'm not thinking that far ahead at this point in the exam. So I get there, and the question is, it's obviously, it's insanely hard, insanely long. But I did get to a point where I got to like the end of the question, and I'm like, that wasn't easy, but honestly, it could have been harder. And I was like, maybe I didn't do half bad, and you see, that was unfortunately where I was wrong, because what I didn't realize was that I was entirely mistaken. I was under the impression, I'm gonna keep Cauldron, that I had finished the question, but there was still a final page that I did not turn to. So there was still, like, I only finished half of the question that was worth 25% of the grade, and afterwards I was acting all confident. I'm like, oh, that wasn't bad at all. I mean, unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong, because I literally just off the top of this impossible test there was just 12%, like 12.5% of the question that I couldn't even get right. And the realization was particularly painful, because I was basically sitting there with all like the people who also took the test. Also, we're in a dangerous spot here. We could die, but I'm going to continue talking because, I'm not just going to, I already get, probably should have gotten an electric shock there. I'm not going to give up the talking just because I'm seconds away from death. Yeah, and everybody at the end of the test was kind of like talking, and everybody's like, well, how do you think you did? Whatever. And I'm like, I actually didn't think the last question was that hard. And they're like, really? What did you get for this part? And I'm like, what do you mean that part? I don't recall that part. And they're like, yeah, I mean, like the last part of the question. They were like, part D. And I'm like, part D? I thought there was only part A and B. You must be mistaken. And of course, I was the one who was mistaken. I wish you hadn't done that. That's a little disappointing. Let's reroll this. 2 5s. I could magic missile and then still hit for this. Looks like we're not gonna die, but might be a little weak. This is gonna hurt. But we have that sweet ability. Yeah, so I was sitting there, and honestly, I mean, I could have tried and played it cool and been like, yeah, that part it was easy. I mean, it was nothing. We can finish this guy off here. I don't know. I feel like that hit harder than I anticipated it. Upgraded spell slot. I'm more of an upgraded spell slot kind of guy here, I think. Just in general. Let's see. Honestly, I don't think I'm interested. Yeah, so, I mean, all that being said, I did end up getting a passing grade on that exam. Throw in a duplicated dice. 6. Give me a 2. No. Give me a 2. No. Give me a 2. I demand you give me a 2 here. No. The ability was just duplicate, right? All this hard work. Do I end it? If I... I guess I could throw down another duplicate just because, so we can amp up the amount of damage or dice we have on the next turn. But yeah, I did end up getting a passing grade. Essentially, I think it's like a 70 or 70% or something like that ends up giving you enough to actually get like a passing grade there. So, oh, ain't it? Oh, I was hoping that was something cooler. So 5. We could have a ton of magic missiles right now. Unfortunately, I don't really like what we got going on right now. If I'm being honest with you, we don't have any poison to cure. I guess just hit this guy for some. This is not a really good situation I got going here. I need to rework these spells if I'm really gonna get anywhere. You see, now you decide to go and poison. That's when you do me dirty like that. Here we can hit for 8 damage. Finish him off there, so definitely, I think this one is a lot about getting lucky with what spell you get from round to round. That's kind of been my experience so far. I mean, most of the time when I play this kind of games, I kind of bank on luck in general. Okay, and I'm surrounded here. Let's go with this guy. Level 2 and has some apples and stuff here. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's roll Crystal Ball just because I can go here. Electric Shock. We can deal. I mean, just smack for 12 damage because why not? We can hit for 4 and a shock here. Reroll these. And then throw them. That was a pretty good turn. I probably messed up a couple plays there. The best part about the new camera is I don't have to like regularly check to see if the camera paused, because I had to do that a lot like with the other, when I was just using my phone, that would hit like the 20% battery left or whatever, and that would pause it. This guy's dead. Didn't even really do that. But I'm still, I wish I could have it over here. For some reason this camera has such a short cord that like I can't really reach it anywhere else that I might like prefer it to be. I kind of like that actually. Instead of, I really haven't been using Memorize that much. I kind of just think I like that item as just a flex kind of spell. But I think we should probably keep it just in case. I think if anything, Hall of Mirrors really just hasn't worked out for me yet. That was probably a bad thing to give up if I'm being honest with you, but I don't think it's gonna necessarily be the difference maker. It needs a 6 for 10 damage. Does this mean I have to... I don't know if I'm interested. I don't know what the 2 squares means. Maybe you have to put 2 dice in before you... I'm not sure. 2 uses. You think I would have learned like exactly like a lot of the gimmicks about this game so far, but I have not. Let's reroll this. We can at least get Catastrophe set up. Hit for 3 damage. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what started the stats tangent. Did I just like say I was good at stats? Because I'm basically not. So it's Crystal Ball here, and we can, well, yeah, throw these in here. This it's good. This dude's got all kinds of status effects right now. I already have Static Shock. Yeah, just throw that. Yeah, it was an acceptable turn. He's going to be pretty limited in terms of what he can actually do on this run or this turn. Still ended up hitting pretty hard. I would not dispute that. I think I kind of wanted to open this and then re-roll and hopefully get better shockwave damage, but I think that the one shock we're doing is pretty useful. Hit him with the weaken as well. I think that was a decent go. What is? I don't think. I guess maybe that weakened the object that we shocked as well, but that didn't exactly do what I was hoping it would do. We're in a tough spot here. I don't think we'll lose. I don't love that. We'll definitely Crystal Ball here. Okay. We didn't get a 5 to open Magic Missile. So how do I want to do this? Okay. I think this will kill him, but I'm just too lazy to do the math if I'm being honest with you, but I think this will work. If we go 6 here, 4 to re-get the electric shock, deal 2 damage, and then throw the other die. Alright, yeah. You know, that's something I could have easily just calculated before I really went into that turret, and it probably would have been worth it because I'm low on health, but, you know, we healed afterwards, so I did not get punished. It's the amount of spell slots it takes. That's what the squares are. Okay, that makes sense. That's something along those lines. I already have duplicate, so I guess double dice, but I don't want it anyways. Cool. Bully. This guy throws a lot of rocks. Okay. We got Magic Spear. Just straight up 10 damage. I have no problem with that at all. Maybe throw Electric Shock down. Maybe get it better. Yep. You know, that was a pretty solid turn. No complaints. He also got 2 6s. I guess... Ooh. And he got multiple headshots with those rocks. You want to reroll? Give me something good. Okay. I think just to try to get the kill here. There. I don't think we will, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we will. We got it. All right, this isn't going bad. I'm still easily most concerned with the witch. There's just so many different options where you can make a mistake. Actually, do I like that more than I like Catastrophe? I think I might. Catastrophe, it's a good item, but it takes a lot of setup. But then again, I don't really have a lot of instances where I have just extra die that I want to use to block them. I'd rather use it. Yeah, you know what? It's time to make all the bad decisions I can, you know? If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose like my way, you know? Do it with your gut. Okay, here we go. Crystalina. Stands up, her turn on the Xbox. That's a scary sound. Off the rip. Magic Missile. Ooh, upgraded. I forgot about that. Please reroll into an even, I beg you. Thank you. I think just throw it. We can't heal yet. 1 damage is fine. She's definitely going to be cracking open some weapons. No doubt about that. Straight 5 damage. You know, could be worse. Pretty decent rolls here. Shockwave is huge. Please give me an even. I beg you. Okay. Fortunately we didn't get an even, but still we can use this. I think the only difference would have been like 1 damage or something like that. Yeah, nothing too terrible. This is pretty good. I'm definitely happy about that. Okay, she's doing more of a preparation turn. You love a 2. A 2 is just an excellent pull. Yeah, she's dead. Nice. Spear twice is pretty good. I don't want to have to use my own spells on Spear, but if I randomize it, I'm pretty happy about that. Healing Crystal? Sorry, it's not me. We don't heal around here. Unless there are apples on the floor, we don't heal around here. Straight offense. Okay. Let's see. Silver Cauldron. Get an odd die. I don't love that. Here I think we'll go duplicate. Throw duplicate over here. Double this. Electric shock. Give me a 6. Give me a 5. Oh, could have been worse. Alright. It's not bad. 2 burn. Don't love it, but can still work with it. Okay. Double this. We'll freeze a die. I'm thinking what we'll do 1. We'll lose Cauldron. I don't do that too often, but I think it's a fine choice here. And then hit for this. I do like the manipulation kind of aspect, but For right now, I'm trying to just melt this guy down with damage because he's kind of in a good spot right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hopefully he can't throw his die. Okay, I think this is another one where we just gotta go for the kill. So, here. Duplicate this. How are we gonna get this kill? Okay. I think here you go for this. 6 damage, you love it. Throw another 4 in. 4 more damage. Throw another 4. This isn't, again, not the best route here. And kill him with a fire die. Sweet. Okay. We're doing alright. A little low on health, you know? That's what happens when you, Okay. I'll bite. Catastrophe, I'm sorry I haven't been able to use you enough. Maybe some health will help us here, you know? I mean, we are in a spot. Going up against somebody with 42 health wouldn't stake. 30 damage to vampires. Alright, well that's effectively useless. They're literally useless. Right now. Okay. Not one we want to memorize. This is bad. This is a bad roll. 6. I guess set up the duplicate. And then duplicate this, and that is not a good start. We're in trouble. I'm choosing. Oh my god, 2. Oh, 2 locked die. Oh no, this is very, very bad. Okay. Maximum of 3 on the drain health. How could you? Okay. Magic missile. Can't use it this turn. Okay, give me either a 3 or an even number. Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for. But, I wish we could throw the lock die. 5 damage is nothing to sneeze at. Please stop locking my dice. I beg you. Okay, she's gonna change the weather. 1 lock die. Could be worse. Oof. Still hate it, though. Okay. Duplicate this. 1 poison. Reroll. That's fine. Okay, reroll here. Let's go magic missile. Hit for 13 damage. Stop hurting us, I beg you. This one's gonna be down to the wire. Unfortunately, I think I had the heal there. Just survive this turn. 3 shock is basically horrible. A lot of 5s. Just a lot of 5s. Okay. Healing crystal. It does unlock it. Okay. Give me some health, you know. Oh my god, all these 5s is such a bad roll for us. Okay. Throw this in here for the reroll. Crack this open, freeze 1 die, roll a 1. Okay, freeze a die. Use the 1, get a new cauldron. I don't know, give me a 4. Well, at least we get 1 last magic missile hit before we go out. You know, I tried, but this is definitely, we're going down, you know. Probably 3 health. Oh, we're alive. We're alive. They said it couldn't be done, but we are alive. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we got 5 damage on the board. If I can... Another 6. Okay. Look, I'm thinking as hard as I can right now. The best play, like we didn't even get any odds. We can hit Magic Missile once. Man. We didn't even get any odds for that. Okay, well I guess. I think honestly, man, this is so tough. We'll get up to 8 total health for Magic Missile. And then because I'm trying to think, if we use this, throw down another duplicate, we'd have to put the duplicate here for it to be to duplicate our 2s, and even then we would only still be able to, you know, I'm doing my best. I'm thinking through every possible play. I don't think I'm playing perfectly, but at least in terms of my own maximum knowledge, we're going down here. She got some pretty good rolls. Yeah, you know, I tried my best. Absolutely used 100% of my brain capacity towards the end there, but the witch has bested me. Honestly, I thought we had some good momentum there, but I think maybe even I jinxed it saying that the witch is my own personal nightmare. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm not gonna play another run, but I would like to look at something real quick. Was the camera in just a nightmare spot the entire time?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
No.
No, I mean, it's not that bad, I don't think. Sorry, this is just testing for my own potential, you know. You gotta learn, you know. This is a little bit inside baseball. You can't see the end turn button. You can't see what floor we're on. I'll probably move it next time because it's not like the best possible scenario. But yeah, I think I did fix like the arc of the camera too. I was like last time when I recorded the Streets of Rogue video, I was going like full Nick Merckx where I was like way down. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I will like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I will see you guys in the next one.